Good morning, everybody. Ken Ring of www.predictweather.com. We talk about the moon and the weather and what to expect, what's coming up. Well, it's the new moon day today. The new moon was at 9 a.m. this morning, and at 10 a.m. it's going to flip over to the other side of the sun. So it's been on the left of the sun as it's been climbing in the sky and coming up to the new moon. Just after the new moon has passed, which is between 9 and 10, it'll flip over to the right. So the sun will gradually get further and further off to the west. And in 7 days' time, it'll be in a whole new phase. But in only a couple of days' time, it'll be into what we call the first crescent. At new moon time, there's various weather to expect. It's always pretty pleasant, but there are some strong winds about. And what adds to that is that the moon is coming up from the south, has crossed the equator yesterday, and when it crosses the equator, it's like the midpoint of a pendulum. It's going faster than it normally does relative to the Earth, and you get winds coming out of that. Well, so now the moon is in the northern hemisphere, and it's continuing to trek north. And there are some cyclones happening at the moment around Fiji, Samoa, and the Cook Islands, and there's a lot of speculation that the cyclones are going to come down here. Well, I don't think they will, because the moon's forces are going northwards, and the forces are taking the weather that way as well. So it's very unusual for a northbound moon to bring weather down from anywhere north of us and for it to be destructive. Normally it happens the other way. You only have to look at the last time the moon was coming from the south, and that was at the end of February. It was crossing the equator heading south. You got tropical cyclone Sarah out of that, and it was over Samoa and Rarotonga. We got a drenching. There was a tsunami alert just almost on the exact day that the moon crossed the equator. There were thunderstorms all over the North Island in the last days of February as well. And that's what you get when the moon comes south, and in the cyclone season, which we're in now. You can even look a month before, around the first week of January, when the moon crossed the equator heading south. There were 1,244 lightning strikes in 1 hour at Invercargill Airport. There were 8mm hailstones on the same day, and that was on the 7th of January. So that's the kind of thing you get when the moon comes south. Well, it's not doing that. It will do that at the end of this month, which will be in the last days of March. So the next big extreme weather event is going to happen then. Anyway, we'll speak some more about the weather and the moon tomorrow. Ken Ring, predictweather.com. Thanks for watching.